Welcome to the Doomsday Report. Now I'm being joined today by Cartel. Now, last time, well, it wasn't the last time I spoke to this band, but it was the last time I spoke to this lovely lady here. It was when I first found out about this band.
That's true.
Now, how's it been going? Because it was nearly a year I spoke to you.
It was the last a trial gig, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The last time we spoke. It's been a year. I think it's been really good. We actually released the EP that same year last year. We're just in the midst of our pre-production for our next possibly album or EP, and we soon hopefully release sometime around the summer, single at least for the summer. We've been doing a lot of shows as well.
Yeah.
We supported bands just like Voyager, Uneven Structures, To Kill Achilles as well. So we've been getting good opportunities for gigs in that. And of course this one here with Ramachink. But no, things have been doing really well.
So you've been getting the gigs like alright and you're just getting your name out there?
Pretty much, that's all it takes really. I was just trying to get out there. We're just really wanting to get this album done, so we just get new music out there because we're really, really proud of what we've written for this album so far.
So how did the band come together? How did you start?
It was almost like it began as like a uni project in the first place.
Is that how you all met?
Yeah, actually. Bar our man Rudy over there, who we met like a few weeks ago.
We all pretty much met in college. Our former drummer left. Earlier this year?
Was it last year?
End of last year, I think it was.
So end of last year. So we still don't have a proper drummer just yet. We're hoping to probably find one soon, but at the moment we're just trying to get this out and hopefully find a permanent one soon.
Right. And will you be applying for Metal to the Masses?
I don't think so.
I don't really think so. We've not really been too enticed by it. We've kind of got other things to do just now, like get the pre-production stuff done for the album, and then kind of see what else is about. I think we're going to try and get to some festivals and stuff next year, but we want to get the music out first.
Right, so how is all the pre-production coming along?
We're really, really close to it.
It sounds really good. We're kind of almost finished the pre-production and about to jump onto the full full takes and production of that. All the songs are written and kind of bar anything we want to add in between, like interludes or anything like that. But it's almost there, finished pre-production, and then it shouldn't be too long after that.
Just this guy that needs to get his abs in gear.
So what are the plans for when you finish it?
I think just a ton of gigs. We've got kind of the sort of album EP. We've also got other music that we kind of want to try and get out as well, kind of alongside or before it. But then I think it's really just hitting kind of gigs next year, try and get out of Scotland a bit maybe, and maybe hit some festivals if we can.
That's awesome. Now, what's your favourite thing to do in your downtime, away from music?
I work a lot, so I don't really get much downtime. But when I can, I like to play games and watch Netflix. Really,
that's probably a theme among us.
You're all avid gamers then.
Yeah, I think that's all we ever talk about. Most of the conversations are the games that are coming out or what we played recently.
Now, seeing you've been together a few years, what's the wildest thing that you've done?
Wildest thing?
Wildest?
Yeah. Wildest, the craziest.
Contortionist. I don't care about anything else. We got to do local support for Contortionist, and that was fucking insane.
Yeah, well, what happened with that one?
Just doing it, yeah.
Yeah, just doing it. There was nothing crazy about it. It was just like they're my favourite band. So like
one band that we love is the Contortionists. So getting that.
And I got
was
to meet
amazing.
Michael afterwards as well. I was blown away.
We applied to play the gig when they announced the tour. So we just messaged the promoter and we just had our fingers crossed for the whole time. And the gig was also on my birthday.
Oh, that's awesome.
And they're my favourite band. And Callum one day just messaged me just saying happy birthday and sent a screenshot of the email. And I phoned him immediately and I just screamed down the phone for a good minute.
That was a happy day.
That was a happy day.
Right, now, how many songs are you playing tonight?
Is that 6 or something?
It's probably I know, look at us.
Get
girls.
your
I think it's
counting now.
6.
Calculator.
Tell you're all uni students.
It's 6.
Six hours
Six,
students. We're
there's
starting at
a-
6.
That's a half-hour set, is that tonight?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Awesome. Now, how often do you get to play within the Glasgow circuit?
We didn't really get much last year, and that was because we were just roughly starting getting used to the Glasgow scene. But recently, so far this year, it's looking like we've been having a gig at least once a month since, when was April?
Yeah, maybe about May, I think it was.
It was me,
Yeah.
we did.
So we've been at least getting a gig once a month so far. So hopefully that keeps it up and more gigs, more name networking.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Now, see, when it comes to, like, you're in the studio, you're rehearsing, do you ever chuck any covers in there just for fun?
I think it used to be a thing. Like
Yeah,
when
when
we were at
uni
uni,
and you had to do it.
and we were kind of we either had to do it or we were kind of just starting out. But then by the time we started out, we actually had a full set of originals.
Yeah.
So we were like, let's just play these instead of kind of doing a cover thing, because we like you can easily tell kind of some of the bands that influence us, and we were like, just play the originals because it won't make much sense, or it won't kind of
It'll be like
do much for us to play the covers.
at one point it'll be like every rehearsal we did, whether it's like 3 to 6 hours, we'll have a song by the end of it.
So there's plenty of material, you know, if you just stick together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're looking past just one album, you're looking for the next one, you got
I'd
material.
say so, yeah. We've got our phase 2 planned, yeah.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
got the first kind of album all written and stuff, and then there's another EP kind of getting planned out and almost finished. So there's plenty of stuff to come out.
And what are you going to do about in terms of management? Are you going to have in-band management where you handle your own affairs? Are you going to get a management company in to get your gigs? Are you going down that route at all?
I think we kind of all like having, like, being able to work with promoters, but like also kind of working autonomously. Like if any of us know somebody that's putting on a gig, or like we can get an offer from, we're happy to all do our bit there, I think.
Yeah, we like kind of working just like in our wee group, but we have had kind of contact with some management companies, and we're kind of not opposed to working with them. So it's whatever comes and whatever works for us, we'll go along with it.
Oh, that's all right. Now, if you had to pigeonhole yourself, you know, put a stamp on it, what would you call yourselves in terms of, forgive me for doing this, subgenre?
Probably prog.
Prog?
Yeah, probably
That's
progressive metal.
that's the easiest one, probably.
When we started off, we were kind of had the idea of like being progressive and a mixture of new metal as well.
See, I like that.
But I think the more that we vote, progs just kind of seem to overpower it. So I think we're just kind of sticking to progressive metal.
Yeah.
It gives us a good scope to like also write kind of whatever we want.
Pretty much experiment of different styles.
I like to find that they're all pop songs. They're really catchy and happy.
Yeah, pop guy in a metal band here.
So who's your main influences when it comes to writing music then?
Contortionist
I
for
was
me,
just going to say
definitely.
Contortionist.
I think I still have a CD in my car. Like
I'm definitely going to have to check them out.
I still have CDs in my car, so unless I like want to like one-handed and like probably die in the process of changing the CD, it's always a Contortionist. So, and I have to drive up and down, so it's always just a Contortionist. So that probably seeps in quite a lot to my writing.
It's kind of like ambient kind of style like Deftones, Contortionist.
Yeah, I was just about to mention Deftones. Like, that's probably, I think that goes across a lot of us.
So there's a lot of atmosphere in there.
Yeah, a lot of electronic play through as well, and obviously against a few interludes with atmosphere and ambience. Hopefully with more production, more stuff gets done.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, one last question: what can we expect from you next year?
In the next year, we'll hopefully have something to unveil soon.
Yeah.
But other than that, we've got a couple more gigs to announce for the year, I think.
Yeah. I think over the next year we just kind of want to be around a lot more, kind of playing gigs, kind of not just in Glasgow, but Edinburgh or maybe further south, something like that.
That's awesome. All right, well, thanks for taking time out to chat with me, you guys.
And thanks for having us.
I've been Esteban. This has been Cloud Cartel, and this has been the Doomsday Report. Keep it metal.
Right.